Hello everyone, my name is Jennifer and welcome to Best Kept Plans. Today we're going to be doing a cash envelope stuffing for the paycheck that I received on September 30th, 2021 using the Budget by Paycheck Workbook from the Budget Mom. If you all are interested in seeing that, please stick around. This is a fun cash envelope stuffing. I usually don't get 3 checks in a month, but September was one of those months where I did. And so I'm actually filming this on the 30th. I did just get paid today. I actually have the day off from work, so I was able to go to the bank and film this. And I'm excited. I'm excited to be stuffing envelopes for a third time this month. We are going to be starting out with my variable expense cash envelopes. But before we get into stuffing cash, I did want to give a little bit of an update on my emergency fund. If you've watched my videos in the past, you know that I already have an established emergency fund at my bank. It is a separate checking account that I have, and I was looking for a way to continue to add to that without really noticing it coming out of my budget. And so I decided that I would put together a cash envelope, and that at the end of every pay period, whatever cash I had left over in my variable expense cash envelopes would transfer into here. I wasn't able to put any cash in here with the paycheck I received on the 16th of September, but I was able to add a little bit, only $4, but it is something to this envelope with this last paycheck that oh wait, am I confusing? Yeah, no, with the last paycheck that I received. Oh, I am confusing myself. Sorry. Gosh. It was a paycheck on the 2nd of September that I couldn't put any in. It was the last paycheck, the paycheck that I received on the 16th, where I had $4 left over that I put it in this envelope. Oh man. Okay. I thought I'd count it with you guys. It should have $248 in here. So we have 100, 200, 210, 20, 30, 231, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 240, 241, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. So we have $248 in here. Oh man, I've probably confused everyone already. This is gearing up to be a great video. Hopefully this coming pay period I'll be able to put a little bit more in here, but again, I'm expecting this to grow really slowly, so any progress is progress. Going into my miscellaneous cash envelope, so I have had just a crazy month of September, and especially the last couple of weeks have been really, really nuts. And so I have not been able to print out new cash envelopes. Usually I print out cash envelopes every other pay period or the beginning of each month. We're stuffing for the 30th. This is the last day in September, so it's a new pay period and a new month starts tomorrow. I do want to have new cash envelopes. I need new cash envelopes, and I'll show you why in a second, but I just haven't had a chance to make them. So I am going to be printing some soon, but I'm going to be stuffing into the ones that I have been using since I don't have any printed currently. One of the reasons why I do need to print some envelopes and put them together is because on this miscellaneous one, I literally only have one more line left to track something. So starting with the eating out envelope, I'm going to be taking out $50 in 2 20s and a 10. So I'm going to come over here and do that. $20, $40, $50. And I did update these cash envelopes, so they do reflect this pay period, as you can see down here. Next envelope is my cash envelope, which is going to be getting $50 in a single $50 bill. And again, that is reflected on the tracker here. And then lastly, into the miscellaneous envelope. So my miscellaneous envelope, as I mess up all my cash here, it gets $200. I'm going to be taking that out in a $100 bill, a $50 bill, 2 $20 bills, and then a $10 bill. And we're going to count that together. So we have 100, 150, 170, 190, 200. Perfect. If you look at my tracker though, it does already reflect that I deposited in this $200, but that I'm also going to be removing $60 for the 2021 savings challenges, and I will be doing that at the end of this video. After my cash envelopes, my variable expense cash envelopes, we're going to get into my sinking funds. The denominations for my sinking funds really don't change. This is pretty much what I'm going to just continue to put in every single week until I reach my goals for each of these categories, or at least the categories that do have goals. One thing that I do want to mention is that in the coming months, you might see odd deposits into some of these, and that's because I'm getting close to the end of 2021, and so whatever cash I have left over in my sinking funds from 2021 will get rolled over into these 2022 envelopes, because that's what I'm saving for right now, 2022. A perfect example is the birthdays envelope. My 2021 birthdays envelope still has quite a bit of cash in it, and I only have one more birthday gift to purchase for the year, and that's for my father. His birthday is in October, so I'm going to be doing that soon. And so at some point in the month of October, after I purchase his birthday gift, when I do a cash envelope stuffing, you might end up noticing on the tracker that I've rolled over money into it. So I'll definitely point those out as they come about. I think I might have a little bit left over in subscriptions after I pay my Disney Plus in, I think, November. And then I should, when December rolls around, have leftover in my Christmas envelope, but we'll see. So the first of my sinking funds is my travel sinking fund, which is going to be getting $50 in a single $50 bill. I've updated the tracker. We should have $250 in here with this deposit. So we have 100, 150, 200, 250. Perfect. It's really exciting to see like these newer categories growing. I love it. It makes me so happy. Christmas. So that's going to be getting $25 in a $20 bill and a $5 bill. I do have a couple of fives down here. You can't see them. If I zoom out enough to see all of my bills, I feel like this isn't clear over here, and I think it's more important for you to guys see what's happening over here. So with the added $25 bills, we should have a total of $125 per the tracker. So let's add in this cash and then count everything together. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 105, 10, 15, 20, 125. Perfect. Next, we have my subscriptions sinking fund, and this is going to be getting $15 in, oh geez. Oh no, I don't think I messed this up. That's so weird. If you look, I didn't put a 5 here, but at the bottom I did put 2 5s. So I'm glad that I caught myself at the bottom. I'm taking out a 10 and a 5 for this. Let's move everything else down. Oh my god, I'm so glad I caught myself at the bottom and I didn't end up with not having the right denominations. That would have been unfortunate. So for subscriptions per the tracker on the back, we should have a total of $65. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65. Perfect. And this envelope, for those that haven't seen my past videos, is for my Amazon Prime membership, which I pay annually, my Disney Plus membership, which I pay annually, and I just recently added in my Hulu membership. I went from paying that monthly to paying that annually as well. So those are the 3 subscriptions that are covered with that envelope. Next is my medical sinking fund envelope. This is going to be getting $20 in a single $20 bill. With this deposit added in, I should be at $100. So let's see what we have. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Perfect. For my next envelope, we do have car maintenance. This envelope houses my actual car maintenance cash, as well as cash that I'm saving for my taxes, which I pay annually, and my car insurance, which I pay annually. I know I've mentioned in my last few videos that I might be splitting this envelope into two so that I don't confuse myself with regards to how much cash I actually have for car maintenance versus what has to go to those bills that I'm going to have due next July with my car insurance and my taxes. I am going to do that. I'm definitely going to do that, but I think I'm going to wait until 2022 starts. So for October, November, and December, I think I'm just going to be stuffing everything into this single cash envelope. But then when we come back for 2022, I'm planning on having them separated. So, and of course, like, even though like some people might wonder like, well, how do you even know how much of the 120 that you deposit every time you get paid is for which category? I do have a little sheet that I write out. I don't know. I think it's in here actually. Yeah, so I basically have this sinking funds breakdown sheet, and you can kind of see car maintenance down here. So basically, I know that I need $1,100 for my insurance, and I know that I need $420 for my taxes. So I would just have to do a little bit of simple math to be able to figure out what of that 120 is going for each. I'm pretty sure that my car maintenance is $50 a pay period. So anything over that $50, so another $70 a month, is going to my insurance and my taxes. So yeah, that's how I will end up figuring it out and making sure I'm correct in saying it's 50, but I'm pretty sure that like in 2021 I had saved $25 a pay period, and then when I kind of revamped my sinking funds, I wanted to bump it up to 50. So I'm pretty sure that the way that I'm saving this, it's $50 for car maintenance and the rest is for those bills. So we are going to be putting $120 in here, in a $100 bill and a $20 bill, which is what we have right here. And with this added in per the tracker, we should be at $1,075, which is really, really exciting. That's a large sum of money, and I couldn't be happier about it. I don't have a new car. I also don't feel like I have an old car. My car is 7 years old. Some people might think that's old, but I do have a Honda, and Hondas tend to last a really long time. My mom actually had the same car as me, and it lasted her 20 years, just basic maintenance. So I'm hoping to get a solid 15 out of my car. And now that it's 7 years old, I know things are going to potentially start popping up, or things that need to be replaced just because of the age of the car are going to start popping up. So I want to be actively contributing to this car maintenance sinking fund. All right, so let's count this up. 100, 200, 300, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 900, 920, 40, 60, 80, 1,000, 120, 40, 60, 70, 71, 2, 3, 4, 1,075. Perfect. Oh, that's so exciting. I love that. That makes me so happy. Okay. Our next sinking fund is going to be birthdays, and this is going to be getting $20 in a single $20 bill. With this deposit, per the tracker, I should have $100 total. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Perfect. I don't save for a ton of birthdays, just my mom, my dad, my sister, and then I always just bump a little bit extra in here for like if something pops up, you know what I mean? If I get invited to a birthday party or something like that, that I could just pull a little bit from there. My last sinking fund is my holiday sinking fund. This is another new category for me for 2022. It is going to be getting a $20 bill. And just like the last category with this deposit, it should be at a total of 100. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Perfect. And this is for Mother's Day, Father's Day. That was kind of my main reasoning behind this envelope. But also for Halloween candy, which is coming up, but I don't have one of these for 2021, so I won't be using it. But Halloween candy, any decorations that are like holiday specific, that kind of stuff. So what we have left here should be $600, and that should be what that is what I pay for rent. I'm going to count this all up to make sure we have the right amount. 1, 2, 300, 354, 455, 550, 600. Perfect. So I don't have an envelope for this. I just will put it aside and end up paying that. And then lastly, the only thing that we have left to do is basically transfer over cash from our miscellaneous sinking fund, which is right here, into the October envelope for the 2021 savings challenges from the Budget Mom. Now, I get paid bi-weekly, and the savings challenges are weekly. And so if I show you guys, I'm not going to zoom out, but if I show you all the October calendar in the Budget by Paycheck Workbook, you can see that I don't get paid again until the 14th of October, which means that I have to save for the challenge on the 6th and the challenge on the 13th. So I have taken that into account, and so I will be pulling out a total of $60 from my miscellaneous envelope, and I have written that in on the tracker here with the appropriate dates. So if I pull out this cash, and again, it should be 200 in here, 100, 150, 170, 190, 200. I'm going to be pulling out $60, so I'm going to take the $50 bill and the $10 bill to do that. We should now be left with $140 in here per the tracker, 100, 120, 140. Perfect. So I'm going to put this $140 back into the miscellaneous envelope. This is for me to spend as I choose over the next 2 weeks of this pay period. And then these $60 are going to go right into this October Savings Challenge envelope. Really, really exciting. I actually did recently decide to make a purchase using the money that I have been saving for the 2021 savings challenges. I know I had mentioned, like in previous videos, that I didn't know 100% what I was going to do with this money, but that I knew I wanted to get myself something or treat myself to something and then use the rest of it towards savings. And that is what I'm doing. So I did decide to purchase something for myself. It's a bit of like a luxury item to me. And I'm not going to share what it is right now, because once I do receive it, it is something I'm going to do a video on, more along the planning side of things. But I did purchase that for myself, and I pulled the cash from my January, February, and March envelopes for the 2021 savings challenges. I think I needed all of January, all of February, and then some of March. So whatever's left in March and then all the way through until December 2021 is going to end up going into savings, and it's going to go towards my number one savings goal, which is my house savings. So I'm really excited about that. These challenges have been a lot of fun, and they've allowed me to save more than I would have been saving. So I'm very, very grateful for that. I hope that you all enjoyed this cash envelope stuffing. I have so much fun doing these videos. I don't know if it's posted yet, but I am going to be doing my September budget recap. Given that today is the last day of the month, I just went through and completely updated everything in my Budget by Paycheck Workbook. So definitely check out my videos if you're interested in seeing that September recap. I hope you all are doing well. Please, everyone, be safe. Bye-bye.